feel like I've got to mention SpaceX. I mean, I don't know a more impactful company than SpaceX. Like, it's just incredible. I mean, I follow them pretty closely, and I wish I was an investor because, on one hand, you have SpaceX going to the International Space Station and saving, astronauts that were stranded basically by their previous capsule that I think was it Boeing that was
Of
contracted
course, it was Boeing.
yeah, that was contracted to produce that other capsule that they deemed unsafe to have these astronauts travel back to Earth in. So you have that incredible feat, basically saving astronauts on the International Space Station. And on the other hand, you have this devastating hurricane, Helen, that just ripped through so many communities and just completely destroyed them and leaving them without not only without electricity, without water, without really things they need to survive, but also without internet, right? And so you have Starlink that's powered by SpaceX now providing internet to these communities that are in disaster zones. And I think without Starlink, like, we wouldn't be hearing from these people. I mean, you see stuff on Twitter of like, hey, I'm able to post this and record this video because I've got Starlink, right? And so I mean, I just think it's so incredible. And I think, for me as a founder, when I hear, companies like SpaceX, I'm kind of like, dang, like, I wish I was doing something that had that much impact, right? It's just pretty incredible. I mean, does that kind of like, when you hear those stories, Aaron, and for you as a founder, does that kind of make you feel like, okay, maybe I should try to do something a bit more impactful?
I think it's super inspiring. I think that the thing, love him or hate him, the thing that Elon Musk is good at is having a vision of the future and then making that a reality. And whether it was with electric cars, whether it was with PayPal, whether it's with what he's doing with Twitter, he has a perspective and he makes it happen. And so, I mean, yeah, I hadn't made the connection that, within a week, SpaceX was rescuing people in space and was, one of the critical pieces of infrastructure for a natural disaster. And that's pretty remarkable.